Now, whenever I use a new bleaching product, I like to have like a small ponytail of hair that will, because I get my hair cut often, like the last time you guys saw me get a side cut, I had like a giant ponytail. Really, bits of that ponytail I've been using like for this purpose to test the hair product before I put it on my hair to make sure it's a-okay. But I'm trying out, I actually used this on a friend. It worked really well. This L'Oreal Quick Blue, an extra strength stuff. And I just have some of that generic Sally's 40 ball. Now, I'm not sure how well this stuff works with 40 balls, so I was gonna try it out, and this is some of my virgin hair. Ooh. But I'm going to basically mix some product together and measure it out with this tiny little bit in here of 40 ball bleach and see how long it takes to process to the shade I want in my natural hair, because this is the color of my 3-inch roots. I have not colored my roots in a really long time because I like to stay away from using too much chemical lightening product as much as possible. I know there's ways you can lighten hair that don't involve bleach, but lightening dark Asian hair is quite a process, and I have to use chemicals really. If I don't, it's really just I end up getting a brown hair color and not being able to lift from then on. Because I've really tried and it just is poopy for me. Anyhow, now I shall mix this together and I'll get back to you guys.
Please take into consideration, if you plan on taking this advice, there is risk factors involved. You must be willing to accept consequences subsequent to human error. I never did this right the first time either, so I highly recommend one to consult a hair color specialist before and during any sort of dramatic hair color change. If you're unaware of what you are doing, if you are seeking an assured result, results can be drastic and actually fatal when dealing with harsh chemicals. You have been warned. Please take that into consideration before making your decision on future actions. I am speaking from 7 years past experience. I do not recommend the use of box bleach to lighten hair colors darker than light brown if you want the least amount of hair damage. With that said, it's because you'll have to use around 3 more times the hair bleach processing, sometimes 4. It's a lot of loss of protein. If you have permanent black or any other colors darker than light brown and permanent, I do not recommend bleaching until a couple months after, prior to last hair dye treatment. Either way though, you may have difficulties lifting the shade to the desired platinum blonde. And a last note of recommendation, please get the assistance of someone if you plan to do it yourself, especially if you are doing roots. This is actually quite an annoying and painful process to do by yourself. Even to this day I have minor difficulties, but I'm a bit of a shithead, so I'm a bit picky for trusting others with their job. All of these things I'm using here can be found at Sally's Beauty Supply, except for my hair of course. Remember to do a patch test before using any hair chemicals. Do read instructions and learn about products as well. I am going to say this again. Please seek advice from a hair color specialist and do get a professional to do this job for you if you don't know anything about hair. It is worth the money in the end to do it properly, unless you don't mind having short hair with possible growth issues or a chemical burn. I am not taking responsibility for any fried hair. These products may also not be the best ones for your current hair type and structure, so please share your hair story with someone who has knowledge in the profession. Hair can only take so much chemical processing in its duration on your head. If you do manage to get your hair mushy or easily breakable and split, do cut it. It generally is not actually recoverable at those states and will eventually spread to the rest of the healthy hair. Oh gross, I sectioned my hair because it's easier to do my roots that way because I section it in tiny pieces. This is the Quick Blue Bleach Powder, and this is the 40 Vol Developer for my hair shade of dark brown, black basically. You're going to want to use a measuring cup that comes with this container. A lot of them come with containers. And this is the measuring thingy I used to get the correct measurement of developer. And yeah, you put this in there. And I got a little bit of coconut oil, and some argan oil, so moisturizing. And this is some blue hair color for toning. I just use a dinky amount and mix it in the bowl. Yeah, groove it mixin'. See, it's all lumpy and mixed, kind of. And yeah, I put the oil in there. I think it's freshly put in there, that's why it's lumpy. But a little bit of blue hair color to tone out the brassiness, because I find it easier doing it all in one step instead of toning afterwards, since some hair toners actually damage your hair. But, see, just a tiny amount there. It's like pea size. You don't want too much because you'll end up with blue hair afterwards. Yep. And motioning, mixing it. Thumbs up. Ooh, it's kind of violety, pastel purple-like. Yeah. Thumbs up. Okay, so I got a bag on my head because I finished processing it here, and that's the desired shade you are looking for rinsing, and you're not going to want to leave any sort of hair bleaching products on longer than 40 minutes. Always add the hair proteins back after with a keratin deep conditioning follow-up hair treatment, coconut oil, argan oil, any of your favorite deep conditioning type of things. If you plan on going blonde and aren't coloring over the processed bleach color, do tone your hair with a purple or blue toner. Processed bleach is not exactly a hair color, I consider a base 4 color. If the use of heat implements, curling irons, blow dryers, straighteners, rollers are crucial after any hair processing, do make use of pre-stop protection up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. This generally was a video to show how I get my hair from dark brown / black to blonde in one processing. If you are curious of how I do my own roots or any other steps not here or other missed details, I can make other future videos. Comment, up thumbs if you want to see more of me. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys. See you in the next video. Bye.